What's good, Chicago? It's the Wake Up and Win Show with Don Julio, Jazzer Fierce, and DJ Young Homie. We are back to another edition of the Wake Up and Win Show. It's your boy Don Julio, and of course, Jazzer Fierce and the man, DJ Young Homie. What's going on, family? How you guys doing today?
Good morning. Good morning. I'm good. How are you guys?
Doing good. Doing good. Great weekend. You know, it's been a crazy weather situation, if you guys know what I mean.
Yeah, it's been very up and down. It was super warm, and now it's getting cold again. It's supposed to snow later on. That's Chicago for you, though.
And then right now, it's like 14-mile-an-hour winds, 16-mile-an-hour winds. It's pretty cool outside.
Definitely. Man, Sheesh. we got a great show packed for you listeners out there. For the winners, the winners out there. A lot of good stuff today. We got a special guest stopping by later on today. Jasmine, who we got stopping by?
Yes, we have Miss Arabel Rosales. She is the founder and producer of Runway Latinx, which has been going on for almost 15 years. Wow. She is the founder of her own non-for-profit, Pivoting in Heels, where she highlights, different women in the business and they get to tell their stories. She's just overall an awesome human being.
Nice. Can't wait to talk to her later on today. Homie, what's going on with you, man?
Man, just enjoying life, loving it. I'm remote broadcasting from the cribbo, home of the night show mix. And of course, I got my son e-learning in the back. He's got on nice little set of headphones too. And we're just working it, man. We had a great weekend, took him out. We have a friend. They live in Palatine, good friend of mine. And every time we set up a play date, we put like a 2-week incubation period beforehand. Like if we're gonna go link up, we plan it 2 weeks ahead of time, and we make sure we don't really interact with too many people. So then when we can get the kids together, they can just hang, my son and his son. So it's dope. It's cool.
Yeah, you got to get the kids to interact, man, because you know, especially right now with the COVID situation, the pandemic, a lot of kids are stuck inside. They don't really see anyone but their parents. You know, so it might be kind of frustrating for the kids as well.
Yeah,
you got to keep the babies active, you know.
Definitely, babies moving.
Active, yes. Yeah. Just like you got to keep them culture. Something I did this weekend that I'm very proud of. I showed one of my boyfriend's little cousins the magic of a Goofy movie, and he loved it. He loved it.
Nice.
I felt so good about myself. You know, got to keep the babies cultured.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Homie, you got Tales of the Strip later on today?
Definitely, we got a great Tales of the Strip. I'm gonna tell you guys few good stories from North Coast Festival. I'm a big avid festival guy. I've been to a couple. This is going to be the third time I went out to North Coast, and this was before COVID. So stay tuned. You're listening to the Wake Up and Win show.
You already know, and you know, Jasmine got y'all play too much later. She don't play with that.
Yeah, these Sims are always doing something. You know, they're crazy.
That's right. And I got Don Julio's Folio coming up later on today on the Wake Up and Win show. Not only that, but we got Copy to Drop It, brand new music. So if you guys want to be part of Copy to Drop It, just submit your music. WeWinChicago@gmail.com and check out our website as well. Jasmine, let them know our website.
It is www.wewinchicago.net. We have all the latest news, the local news about music. We have all of our interviews on there. Wherever you want your podcast, wherever you get your podcast, you can find us there. The keywords will just be Wake Up and Win.
You already know. And don't forget, follow us on Instagram as well, at the Wake Up and Win show. You don't want to forget that. We post the latest of what we do, all the interviews, latest news as well. So don't forget, follow us on there and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. And don't forget, follow Young Homie, because you guys need some young street gear.
That's right. Kind of like myself, you know, I didn't feel like dressing up today. So I'm feeling real comfy. I'm cozy at the crib. The 3 C's you want, head on over to Young Street Gear in your search box, or go on over to teespring.com/YSG. We got you.
That's right. We'll be right back, Chicago. We're going to play a track, and when we come back, we got Jasmine's entertainment report. Let's do it.
All right.
Hey guys, it's Wayne Sampson out here in Los Angeles, California. But you're listening to the Wake Up and Win show live from Chicago with Jazzer Fierce, DJ Young Homie, and Don Julio. Keep it locked here because you want to wake up and win.
I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight, you're my starlight.
Oh, that girl. Every time that girl come around, I love her for the way she is. She's so gentle, love her cleanliness. She got a plan, but I understand not to mix our biz. I let her live. I ain't your basic, not your average Joe up in the basement. I'm free like Mason, stay there to put the pressure. We under scrutiny, feeling like I'm in a twist. Ended up in the wrong turn, made a quick U-turn, roll back onto the main street. Remain focused in my lane, with shorty by my side. We don't care who feeling any type of way. You see that girl, she my ride or die. She the type that when you look up in the eyes, make you hypnotize. She come around, that girl, she come around. That's because she my queen and she rock a crown. Every time that girl come around, I love her for the way she is. She's so gentle, love her cleanliness. She got a plan, but I understand not to mix our biz. I let her live. I ain't your basic, not your average Joe up in the basement. I'm free like Masons with this poetry. It converts into a poetry. Spitting on the mic, cause that shit feels right. She's not an average chick, never disrespect her, call her a bitch. We gotta get this money, gotta get rich. Hand flinching, but I wouldn't hit her, cause I ain't no fuck nigga, man.
Yeah, we are back to the Wake Up and Win show. You already know what time it is. It's time for Jasmine's entertainment report.
Yes, sir. So first up, we got to talk about J-Lo and A-Rod. They have decided to break off their engagement after 3 years together.
Oh,
yeah,
man. No way.
No way.
Man.
Who's next?
Right. It's like, it seemed like celebrity divorce. What is it like? Divorces, they are like, they come in threes or something. Like,
so we got Kanye, Kim, we got
right?
we got J-Lo now, and who's next?
Right. I don't know. I guess we will see.
To tie into what you're talking about, Jess, I could definitely see A-Rod messing up because that dude, his history with women, he's a dog. I couldn't see him like he. From
what I heard,
shame on him. I'm riding with J-Lo with her $1 million leg insurance policy too, right?
Right. I'm sure.
I guess another
that prenup was probably tight.
real tight. I guess another question is, who's next for J-Lo? Ooh.
I'm sure somebody's gonna go after her. Somebody's been waiting for them to break off their engagement. Somebody out there. And yeah, Corley, we don't want to jinx anybody. So celebrity couples out there, get your stuff together because you see what's going on. Get it together, okay? If you're thinking about stepping out on your wife or your husband, don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. Just don't. And a source that was actually close to J-Lo says that this was actually a long time coming. So he must have really been messing around like for a minute now, which is sad, which is very sad.
Yeah, it could have been something ideal. He seemed like the $1 million baseball player with all the accolades of a Hall of Famer. A little bit of steroid accusations, but he got through it. And then J-Lo, pristine. Wow, poor guy is lacking.
You would think they're made for each other.
Yes, I would, but we're not. But remember, guys, we're not in it, so we can't. We're on the outside looking in, right?
This doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Really?
Nah.
You didn't think they would last? No.
I mean, J-Lo's got a history.
Well, what you mean? What kind of history?
Yeah,
like a heartbreaker, man-eater type thing?
Maybe. Let's just say she's got a track record.
A track record. I mean, but let's stop right there real quick. I mean, what's a track record to a female versus male now? We don't want.
Yeah, I was gonna say Let's dive into it. What do you mean?
Like what do you mean by that? Yeah.
I mean, she's been married a couple times, So I mean, this is not the first time she's been married.
So has the next guy too. Feel me?
True.
It's just
I mean, like Corey said, we don't want to jinx this.
True. When you're growing up in the public eye and your relationships are in front of paparazzi, definitely it's you got to succumb with it. With that status comes a little bit of scrutiny.
You're right about that, man. What else we got, Jen?
Man, y'all celebrities, as I said, just get your stuff together. Anyway, on a lighter note, Shrek will be returning to theaters for its 20th anniversary in select theaters only. So make sure you go online, find out which theaters it's at, and that'll be April 25th, 28th, and 29th. The tickets are on sale now. And for the first time ever, it will be released in 4K in May. Isn't that wild? Shrek in 4K? Like, who would have ever thought that was a thing? It's going to be so popular. Clear. Shrek is iconic.
I love Shrek.
Iconic.
Iconic. What weren't they ahead of the time when it came to CGI graphics?
Yeah.
They were so cool. Sure. So now in 4K, you get to see all of Shrek.
Everything.
I mean, I guess this is good for Eddie Murphy too, man, because the guy's been working lately.
Working hard,
man.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy, that's another icon right there.
Seriously.
So,
along with his stand-up comedy, big shout out from comedian to all his voice. How about that? His voice is iconic.
Yes.
It's so many cartoons.
Hey, that's Donkey.
You definitely do. No one else could have played that role better than him.
I agree. Which is one of the reasons why, I remember we talked about this months ago when that new Mulan first came out. Like, how y'all gonna do a Mulan without Mushu? That's just no. That's not a thing.
And
then y'all tried to charge $30 for it.
You can't leave Mushu out of this.
No. Like, it was no songs, no Mushu. Like, that was like the whole heart of the first movie. Everybody loved Mushu. That's why I don't know why they expected that Mulan to be so popular. You used to have a crush on Eddie Murphy in middle school, Corley. What?
Let me find out.
I could see that, back in the day, he had this whole thing going on, very suave. Yeah.
And he talks animals.
Hey man, if
True.
I heard this from some girls in the club working at a gentleman's club. I overheard this one girl talk to another girl saying about a funny guy. They're like, man, if he can make me giggle, so and so. She went to
He
more
can make
detail.
you do what else?
Exactly. She's like,
Jiggle.
I would
know.
definitely. Whoa.
That's what I thought. Jiggle.
Yeah, but I could see, funny guys can get by. If you're a funny guy, make her laugh. You can captivate her. Maybe. Who knows?
There you go.
Oh, absolutely. Having a sense of humor is very important to women. Like, for real. Y'all have to make us laugh. If you don't make us laugh or you can't laugh with us, like, I laugh about stupid stuff and like silly stuff, like SpongeBob things and, things like that. That makes me laugh. And if you can't laugh about SpongeBob with me, we ain't gonna work. Everybody has their thing,
Definitely.
Sense of humor is important. Very important. And I agree. Yeah, I know what she was talking about. Harlem Nights. Yeah. He was looking good. I see you. Yeah. I see you. All right. So next up, Zara
Corley.
Larson. Yes. Shout out to Corley. We love you, girl. Zara Larson fired her creative director, aka Ryder Rips, and he is also Azealia Banks's fiance. And he got fired because, for whatever reason, Azealia Banks put on her Instagram story the conversation that her and Ryder were having about Zara. And it was like he sent her a picture of Zara's arms, and he was like, she should get fatter for like her Middle Eastern, audience. Like, I really think she should get fatter. She should stop trying to be skinny, and she should just be a fat B word. And I was just like,
what?
Your own creative director is talking to you. Well, talking about you like this.
And telling you to be fatter too.
And the thing that Zara was saying, because she put it on her own Instagram, and she was like, you know what? The problem is not really what he was saying, like that he was talking about me or my arms, because what about him? But she was like, why do men feel like they always have to have something to say about women and their bodies and what they should do with them?
Okay, I get that.
Like, really?
They don't. They got no say.
No,
and I'll
they
tell you
don't.
this, I'm a little biased, I come from a single parent household, my pops, he wasn't there. He wasn't really much, but my mom, everything, women, everything. So they kind of showed me that, why should some man, why should some bum, why should some guy, some dude who has no weight in your life judge you? So forget that guy and be yourself and stay with it. And I'm with that. Self-beauty starts from the self.
Exactly. And you know what? Me having a daughter and a daughter on the way, I just I feel the same way. I feel the same way.
Congrats too, by the way. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes.
There should be no reason why, a man has to be, like that. It's no reason at all. No reason. If you're a woman, you do what you want to do.
And this is supposed to be somebody that she trusts, that she works with for her career.
Crazy.
Like, seriously?
The people closest to you
Yeah.
hurt you the most. That's crazy.
Gots the question. Hey, we got a quick congratulations from Corley.
Oh,
for
thank you.
Julia.
Thank you. Yeah, I announced it a couple shows ago, but once again, me and my girl, we're having another baby. We're expecting, so yes. Thank you very much. We'll be seeing my little princess soon, so you guys stay tuned for the pictures.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How soon?
Yeah.
Is it like soon?
Oh yeah, very soon. Very soon.
Love it.
It's scary soon.
It's good.
Get ready.
Yes.
Good.
Yes. Definitely ready.
What else do we got, Jazz?
Oh, Kirk Franklin. Did y'all hear about the Kirk Franklin drama?
No. What happened?
Okay, so he was on the phone with his son, and his son put on his Instagram, like he screen recorded and everything. Like he had two different phones and he was recording with one. And it was a lot, but he was on the phone with his dad and they were having this conversation and it went left so quick. And Kirk must have started cussing him out like real bad, real bad.
Whoa.
Like he was like, "I'm gonna break my foot off of your," and like,
man.
like it was bad. And the son was like, "You know what? I dare you. And he was like, "Don't you ever disrespect me up in this house?" Like, yeah, it was real bad. So
I haven't on that name.
Man, he was like really pressed. I'm trying to show y'all the apology video that he came out with. Let me see if I can share my screen real quick.
Yeah. While you're doing, they're like, I'm not too familiar with Mr. Franklin, but I know of his music and stuff. And the church that's down the block from me, they're big and they play his music, and my neighbors bump it. So it's kind of shocking, like the few clips I've seen personally online and stuff with his interviews. He's as clean cut and God fearing as they come, you know. And
right.
To hear this,
that's why it's such a controversy.
So then
I
got
a chance to meet him once actually.
What happened?
Really?
Yeah, stopped by the station.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, let's hear this apology that he had. This is what he came out with. Because, you know, everybody, especially on Twitter, you know, people always got to have a think piece on Twitter and do like a whole paragraph and a whole dissertation. Like, oh my God, I can't believe he did that. He should not be cussing out his son like that. Oh my God, he's supposed to be a man of God. And then there was other people when they were like, Christians make mistakes. It's okay. That's their family problem. You shouldn't be all up in their business. So,
I'm thinking that.
Yeah. Here is the apology.
They got to share the audio.
Oh, I didn't share it.
Yeah. No. So then I had a quick question while you set up the audio, Jess. So what about his son? I'm judging by the way the son was almost. He kind of set his dad up. You feel me?
A little bit.
A little bit, because he kept on. If he knows how his dad, after X amount of years being with him, and how he disciplines him, he knew what he was saying by egging him on. Don't you think?
Maybe this is revenge for something. I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, so how do you share this audio? I'm confused.
Let's see. Go back.
Look at y'all. Bear with us, y'all. You're listening to the Wake Up and Win show. We're trying to listen to Kirk Franklin and his apology.
While you get that set up, did you guys catch the Grammys?
A little bit. Not too much.
So what are your thoughts on the performances?
Highlights.
I know there was one performance that really stands out. Did you guys catch this one right here?
Cardi and Megan, they did a
WAP.
Cardi and
Megan, yeah, they did WAP. How do y'all feel about this? Yeah, they were on stage at the Grammys doing the WAP.
Oh, well, it's a song that was pushed. I mean, you know, like you said, how there's an underlying thing. I don't know, man. I kind of turned it down.
Do you feel that like little girls should be watching this? I mean, this is the Grammys. This is not like no late night television stuff. You know, this is
it the Grammys? Is it the Grammys' fault or is it the parents' fault?
Well,
I mean, hey, like the Grammys asked them to do that. So,
is it the parents' fault though?
Yeah,
I mean, the Grammys is supposed to be like a family thing, isn't it?
Is it? I don't know anymore. Like honestly, I used to watch none of it, and that's the
question, bro. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know if it's a family. Like this isn't something that I don't really think it's ever been like a PG rated performance thing. Could have been, but times have changed, man. And if this is what's happening, you gotta. As a parent, I think, in my opinion, you got to take the initiative. And if you don't want them to watch it, don't let them watch it.
All right. No, it's totally respectable, man. Everyone got their own opinion. You know, just in my eyes, though, I feel like, you know, really that this is a little bit unacceptable. You know what I mean? I think there could have been a different performance that they could have done. They have many other songs. You know, I'm not trying to sound like, you know, oh, man, here, nothing like that. But come on now. I mean, you got little girls watching this. You got people watching. This is, you know, afternoon television. This is not no 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night television. That's just my opinion. I mean, you're right. It should be up to the parents, you know, to disclose what their kids watch. But at the same time, if you're so used to, you know, hanging out with your mom or your dad, you know, at 6 o'clock in the afternoon to watch, you know, TV and this pops up.
Yeah, but there's like so many channels. You can change it, I think.
Okay. Facts. And it's like, first, like, I'm pretty sure the Grammys made that announcement that they were performing that song. So it's not like it was a surprise. It's not like... Yeah. And yeah, as young homie said, you can change the channel. If your kids are right there watching it with you, you can skip that performance and then a few minutes later, come on back, you know?
Sure. I don't know. I just think it's a little wild for the Grammys. I think they could have performed something else.
It is kind of wild for the Grammys, but yeah, they asked for it. So I guess they were ready to wild out this year, I guess.
Exactly.
I mean, they probably needed the views. They needed the ratings. That's what they needed probably.
Yeah, because those lyrics are pretty intense, pretty detailed, we'll say. A lot of detail in the lyrics.
Definitely.
Yeah, a lot. So I don't know what's going on with that audio. I don't really know how to do that. So we might just come back to that later. I just wanted to end on, since we were talking about the Grammys, a few highlights. Beyonce is now the most Beyonce is now the most decorated female artist. She has 28 Grammys total now after last night.
Wow.
Yes, 28. 8.
Shouts out to
So,
Beyonce.
Big shout out to Beyonce.
Yes.
Queen.
Works her butt off all the time.
Yes. And she's been doing this for so long. Like, she's been in the game a long time, and she's not stopping no time soon. She's showing us like year after year continuously. Like, I work hard, I win these awards. Blue Ivy, her daughter, won her first Grammy last night because
How
they
old is her
won for
daughter?
best music video. 9.
She's 9 years old.
9, and she has a Grammy.
Wow. See,
It's amazing.
I'm gonna bring this back to. I'm sorry, I'm gonna bring this back to the Grammy, the performance with Cardi B. So you got a 9-year-old at the Grammys receiving an award, but she's also there. She's also there watching these women perform this.
Who is the 9-year-old?
Performers.
Blue Ivy, Beyonce's daughter.
Ah, okay. So it's Jay's
She wasn't
daughter, too,
actually
yeah.
there though.
No.
No, she wasn't there.
All right, my sources
Just
are
Beyonce.
wrong. I'm sorry,
Well,
guys.
well, hopefully, I think Jay's pretty protective from what I've seen throughout his career. You know, even as a rapper,
Yeah.
he's very Cosa Nostra, keep stuff in house.
Good.
But I would hope he just brought her out for the award and ushered her out.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be intense, Julio. Imagine that, right?
That would be crazy.
That would be wild.
A little bit.
Yeah. I think because they knew, the performances that were going to happen, they probably wanted to keep her, away from all that, because that's a little much for a 9-year-old. That's a little much.
I think
Yeah,
they got
That's a little
sense.
much.
And plus, all her little friends are watching her get this award too.
It's amazing. Big shout out to Blue Ivy.
that,
And
too.
Think
Bad
about it.
Bunny won a Grammy. Did y'all hear
Yes.
about that?
Shouts out to Bad Bunny, the 24/7 WWE champion, winning on that Grammy, man. He's doing good things right now.
Yeah, I love it. And I just wanted to give a last shout out to Megan Thee Stallion, talking about her. She won 3 Grammys last night. 3.
Nice. She's
And that's
kicking
her
butt.
first time. Yeah.
She's getting up there to
amazing.
Beyonce's level.
That's a sweep. Feel me? That's like in basketball. You get 3 wins. You own it. You're like,
You
come on
are.
now.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's certified now.
Yeah, she won Best New Artist, and she is the first female hip hop artist to win that since Lauryn Hill, way back in 1999.
Get
So,
out. That's a big
Yeah.
yeah.
exactly. And last thing, Tiffany Haddish won Best Comedy Album, and she is the first Black woman to do so since Whoopi Goldberg in 1986.
Wow.
Big shout out to Tiffany Haddish. Yes, Tiffany.
Yes. Get it.
She's funny.
Get it.
She's funny.
Period.
I
She's
saw her.
hilarious.
I think I've seen her like on like a West Coast thing that was hosted by Snoop Dogg, and like she was just slaughtering the house with every joke. She's great stand up. Great stand up.
That's dope. So can we get a quick weather update, man?
Absolutely. What's up, Chicago? It's your boy DJ Young Homie, live remote broadcasting, playing my social distancing cards appropriately. It's currently 34 degrees in Chicago, really windy, and it's going to be a high of 35. So not much difference. It's going to be cool and cold. And if you want gear like this, what I'm wearing for all types of weather, head on over to teespring.com/YSG, or if you got a search box in your browser, just type in Young Street Gear. It's youth, freedom, music. Get at me.
You already know it's the
Hey.
Wake Up and Win Show. Your boy Don Julio, DJ Young Homie, and Jazzer Fierce. You already know we do this twice a week, Mondays and Wednesdays, 11 to 1. If you miss our show, it's okay. Jasmine, tell them where our podcast is located.
Literally everywhere. I don't know. I was about to start doing my accent for no reason. Y'all, I have a problem.
There you go.
But you can find us on iHeartRadio, on Spotify, on the Logic Radio app. Don't forget to download that. We are on Deezer, Spreaker, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. So we're literally everywhere. Just type in those keywords. That'll be Wake Up and Win Show.
You already know. Coming up next, we got Copy to Drop It, brand new music. You guys submit your music because we might play it today. WeWinChicago@gmail.com. Also, check out our website, WeWinChicago.net. You guys, let's play a quick promo break. We'll play a track and we'll come back with Copy to Drop It.
Sounds good to me.
Let's do it. Hey, what's going on, world? It's your boy Don Julio from the Wake Up and Win Show. And our friends at Down to Earth wanted us to remind you guys that Down to Earth is a beauty brand. A brand you can count on for great service and high quality product at an affordable price. If you haven't already, let Down to Earth find a place in your home. For more information, visit Facebook, keyword D2E.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Excuse me, miss. I'm trying to make sure that everything is Gucci, miss. I see tonight you stepped out in your cutest fit. Girl, I've been there really saying no to this. I'm trying to see what's real with you. Give me a second to admire what I did with you. Play the stroke game, how you feeling spiritual. Body saying like you got pretty fizz with you. Fast for the couple problems in this head. Let's go. My games. Baby, I can't fall in love in your time frame. Sipping lemonade, listening to Beyonce. I just want to be real with you. She said she tired of the mind games. Baby, I can't fall in love in your time frame. She sipping lemonade, listening to Beyonce. I just want to be real with you. For a motherfucker, I am. Said she want the chef, goddamn. Round get robbed and down. Give me motherfucker snap. Governments ain't real with you. Hey, for a motherfucker, I am. Say she want the chef, goddamn. Round get robbed and down. Give me motherfucker snap. Governments ain't real with you. 1, 2 to the 3 to the 4 to the 8. Then by my ends, by my meals, by my pay. Planning for the meals, need my bills on delay. Even as a child was an NWA. She a college girl with a little thug in her. A couple times her friends say her butt bigger. How to find out that her ex a now I might say get money.
Now it's time for Cop It or Drop It.
Yes, we are back to the Wake Up Win Show. You know what time it is? It's time for Cop It or Drop It. Brand new music that we got submitted via email, wewinchicago@gmail.com. So this is the segment where we play the music and we all get to listen to it. We all get to critique it a little bit. And if we like it, we keep it in rotation. Ain't that how it work, homie?
That's how I go. He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. So y'all make sure that send in that music, okay?
You know it.
Cool. So who we got this week, homie?
Yeah, definitely. Always blessed to have Cop It or Drop It. You know, new music for your ears. First one is going to be Tyquise with
Tyquise.
Oh, Tyquise. My
Yes.
bad. Tyquise. Pronounced Tyquise.
Oh, good.
There you go.
Cool. Let's do it. It's the Wake Up Win Show. Cop It or Drop It. And we do this every week.
Now it's time for Cop It or Drop It.
Mix that shit up, Kale.
I've been broke before. Hurts, I ain't never going back. I've been broke before. Hurts, I ain't never going back. Ain't no love in my city when I make it out. I ain't looking back. She want me to leave when I go. I ain't even coming back.
Okay. I'm feeling it. It's Cop It or Drop It. If you guys just tune in right now. What do you guys think?
I like where it was going. You know,
Okay.
I definitely got to listen to it some more, like off air, and listen to the whole thing because I like where that was going.
All
you
right.
know,
Definitely. So is that a cop or is that a maybe?
it's a cop. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a cop.
What about you, homie?
It's a vibe. Like jazz, you know, I need a little more time to vibe with the song, you know, get to know it a little better. But
Yes,
it's
spend a
not
little time with it. You know,
Spend a little
Spend a little
time.
time.
and, so it's not going to be a Cop It and it's not going to be a Drop It. I'm going to have to put it back in the vote. Let's put in rotation again next time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel you, man. I feel you. You know
Yes.
what? I'm gonna say the same thing, homie. I'm gonna actually say the same thing. I'm not saying I'm not a fan of the track. It's just that I don't know. I gotta hear some more. I gotta give it another listen. So I'm gonna go with homie on this one. We're gonna have to put it
I
back.
understand.
Maybe in a couple weeks. There you go. What we got next, man?
Yeah. Up next, we got Ran Damn with
All right.
Time Stood Still.
Let's do it. It's Cop It or Drop It.
Now it's time for Cop It or Drop It.
Time stood still. It felt like still. And it felt like, and it felt like, time stood still. The first time I saw her face, I thought it was real. She had a look in her eyes that could kill Bill, and that's the truth. In her conversations, it's the deal.
All right. We go in a minute in for these tracks, but from the sounds of it, from the looks of it, I think it's a cop.
I like that. You know what? That whispering at the beginning, that guy, yeah, I like that. I like that.
It kind of reminded me of like, hey, little mama, let me whisper.
Oh no.
I think
Not Lil Jon.
But this is the second time you said that, so this is another song that I think you just like that song.
I do a little bit. I'm gonna have to bring it back. Maybe top 5.
Yeah.
I'm definitely copping it though.
I'm copping that too. I was feeling that.
How about you?
Right. Drum roll. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna cop it. It's a good vibe. I'm feeling it, and you know, this guy, he's lucky enough because now he's gonna be on a playlist with Logic Radio, along with Yahoo Radio app and Spotify. So,
I just got a text from my man Mo. He said, "Drop it."
What?
well, how about Mo? Does Mo make music?
Mo makes videos.
Okay, Mo needs to make some music before he starts making some video comments or song comments.
You already know it's Cop It or Drop It. We do this every week. You guys submit your music. We'll play your music. WeWinChicago@gmail.com. Check out our website. We also play all the Cop It or Drop It segments on there. If you're lucky enough, we might post you on the homepage.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So what we got up next?
And it felt like it was like.
Hey,
I like that.
Hey.
I really like that. But no, next up on the show, we have a very special guest, Miss Arabel Rosales. She is the producer and founder of Runway Latinx, has been going on for a very, very long time. And she is just an icon in her community and in the state of Illinois. Recently, she was recognized as the top 50 influential Latinos in Illinois by Negocios Now. So I'm so proud to know her. I had the pleasure of interning with her in 2018. So she is literally one of the most caring and sweet people like I've ever met. All she wants to do is help people and empower other people. So I'm so excited to talk to her.
That's awesome. Well, here she is.
Miss Arabel, hello.
Hello. Hi, everybody. Oh, my God. Jasmine, it's so good to see you. You look so beautiful, as always. So good.
Thank you. That's all you. Gorgeous.
Thank you for joining us.
You made my heart like flutter. Thank you so much. I needed that. You know, we all need kind words like that. So thanks so much. Excited.
Yes, of course.
Very much.
Thank you for joining us today. It's a pleasure.
It's great to be here. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Yes, as Don Julio said, thank you so much for joining us today. So just tell our listeners and our viewers just a little bit about yourself and what you're doing now.
So I am an entrepreneur. I actually own a company, AAR Tech. It's a technology firm. And so I know you just heard Jasmine talk about the fashion piece, but this company I've had for 18 plus years, and we've been very successful. And then I also started something called Runway Latinx, which I'm very, very proud of because it actually has created a platform for those in fashion, everything from makeup and hair, and you see, you know, runway shows. And so that's something that we've had ongoing for many, many years now. And I'm excited, you know, to be able to be an entrepreneur and to create opportunities for really great things and to be able to not only prosper, but help others prosper as well. I think Jasmine told you I'm very involved in the community, but in the city of Chicago too. I'm on the board of the CTA, and so I know a lot of people use the CTA and in a number of other community groups. So it's an honor to be here, and I love Chicago. So it's great to be a part of it.
Yes, that is amazing. So speaking of, you know, being an entrepreneur, what has been one of your most memorable experiences as a businesswoman?
I think, you know, the thing with being an entrepreneur that at least got me really, really excited is when you start creating things, you start creating a business that you see you're able to also employ others, and you're able to get involved in, really big projects. And so when I started seeing that, and when I started understanding the fact that a business, I believe, a business really starts growing when you empower others to replicate your ideas. And so when I started seeing it, we started, growing our business and getting enough business where we're employing others to do the vision and mission of what I have. I just love that. And so that's what's really exciting about being an entrepreneur and helping it grow. So I love that with the tech company. I love it with the fashion side, and with all the other projects that I do.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Shouts out to you for being a powerful, leading by example Latin woman, because there's not a lot of them out there like that right now, especially here in Chicago. So shouts out to you for being out there like that. But a couple questions for you. What's been the most difficult hurdle for you to overcome in your career?
First, Julio, I got to introduce you to some of my girlfriends, because there's a lot of women that I know that are like,
right? Okay, Arabel.
There's some great women out there. The toughest part for me is to, when I'm in business, or just, I guess, in life in general, has been to understand that not everything is going to go 100% right, and you can't be perfect. There was a time in business when I did lose a huge contract and had to let go of a lot of people. And I remember that hurt so much. It felt like such a failure. But what I didn't understand is that it was pushing me, because I had already started looking at the business in a different way. And it was pushing me to start reevaluating my business and strategize it so that it was different. And now it's so much more efficient, and unfortunately with a lot less people, but we're doing so much more. And I couldn't see that at the time, so sometimes losing things, what may seem as a failure, right around the corner, there's an incredible success. So you've got to kind of let it go when things don't go 100% right, but ask, what's next? How can I do it better? And so that's been the toughest. I get it now. It's a lot easier for me to do now. But the first time that it happened, and especially when I had to let go of some people, it was really hard. So that was a real tough learning experience.
But you overcame it. You overcame it.
Yeah, and keep moving forward, right? That's the thing we got to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the internet? Has it impacted your business and your career?
Yeah, I love the internet. I'm in tech. We're kind of in a different type of tech. We do some managed services that include desktop, but I've got to tell you, the internet gives you an opportunity as a business owner to reach so many people. And so the more efficient that you are on the internet, and we've been using streaming for the fashion side. We've been using it we did it 8 years ago, social media, for a long 8-10 years ago. And so when it first started, we jumped on the bandwagon and started seeing how can we utilize this technology to better what we're doing. And so I love it. I love the internet. I think there's great opportunities, but as well, you have to be careful and have those security measures in place, at all times, right? Because information is power. And so you've got to manage information correctly. I mean, that's on the internet, that's in your own personal life, that's in everything you do. So.
Definitely. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, exactly. Dropping gems.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for joining us, Ms. Rosales. I usually ask at this point in the show, I asked our guests, how did you pivot throughout 2020? But I noticed on your website you had grace within chaos.
Yes.
And I think that would be a great example for our listeners and our viewers. Would you want to maybe go into more detail about that?
Sure. So, 2020 was very tough for everybody. I've got to tell you, I think for me, one of the things, and I'm a very social person, so everybody thought I was going to go crazy on lockdown. I was too. But what brought out, I think, was more of a spiritual side for me. I got into meditating more and really thinking about what's next and what's the best way for me to handle it. So with Runway Latinx, we wanted to do something, and we did it virtually. So we created these vignettes about designers and chefs and everything that told their story of how they were dealing with this very difficult time that we all went through with grace. What was the grace behind it? Because I think all of us can bring grace to the situation, whatever, how difficult it is. And so we showed that, and it's actually on YouTube now. If you go to Runway Latinx, we reposted it on YouTube. We did it live so people were able to share it, the virtual experience, and then now we have it on YouTube. So we had one last week that we announced, and then we had one with designers, we have one with chefs, and then we have one with makeup. So I did makeup and things like that. But you know, everything that you give, you can give it with grace behind it, and that was kind of the idea: grace within chaos.
Dope.
That's amazing too. Yeah, and don't forget, listeners, winners, if you're watching and viewing, you can always check out the entire episode on Facebook Live and YouTube. And don't forget too, you know, not only with her great event, a majority of her proceeds benefited Pivoting in Heels, and St. Jude's Children's Hospital. So, Ms. Rosales, you're doing a lot of things out here in the community. I really appreciate that. And my last question for you is, what are you most excited about 2021?
Yeah, you know what? I think 2021 is going to open up a lot of doors for us. We have to push them open a little bit, right? It's always up to us.
Right.
I think there's a lot of opportunities to take the things that we learned when we were on lockdown, and hopefully all of us learned a lot. I learned a lot more about doing things digitally in a virtual manner. Again, approaching things, I think, more spiritually. And so I want to take all of those things and not lose those lessons and make what's coming a lot better, both for myself and for as many people as I can. So I think it's going to be a really great, exciting time. But again, it's up to us to do that. And thank you so much. You guys are so good. Like you,
thank you.
Things that I'm doing. And, oh my God. And Jasmine, I love you so much. It was so great to
love you.
And I'm so proud of you. So proud of you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm about to cry. For real.
On behalf of us and one of our sponsors, Home Team Pizza, we'd like to give you a free pizza courtesy of the show. So Home Team Pizza, 1363 West Ohio. Stop on by there, let them know we sent you there, and get yourself a free pizza.
Oh, sounds good to me. Yeah. I love pizza. So thank you.
No problem.
Yes, thank you so much, Arabel. I love you to pieces, and we will talk soon.
Sounds good. All right, guys. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
Right.
And that was Arabel Rosales, everybody.
Wow.
Amazing woman. Amazing woman.
Yeah.
Yes. She works hard.
You got the coolest friends, Jasmine.
I try.
You guys already know it's the Wake Up and Win show. We still got a lot more to go down here in the show. We got Tales of the Strip. We got Y'all Play Too Much. We got Don Julio's Folio. And of course, the top 5 later on today. Ooh, the top 5 is actually hot. Let them know, homie. What's the top 5 later?
Yeah, top 5, you know, we talked about it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be upbeat. It's going to be with Bruno Mars. So we did a quick collective staff pick, top 5, Bruno Mars. But you got to listen to the Wake Up and Win show for more.
You already know. Let's play a quick promo and a song. When we come back, we have Put It on the Watch List. Let's do it, Chicago. It's the Wake Up and Win show.
Twice a week, every week, we're giving away a free pizza, courtesy of Home Team Pizza. Just listen to the Wake Up and Win show every Monday and Wednesday on YouTube or Facebook and leave the pizza emoji in the comments. That's all you gotta do. Home Team Pizza only uses fresh ingredients and they keep it local like your favorite sports team. Home Team Pizza. It's about family.
I remember all the love that we would share, all the times we said we cared. And I remember all the hate that we would find, and how the weather changed and mind we were so cold. Can we go back to the times when we would say we love? Can we go back to all the times when we would love from our hearts? I'm sorry for the times I cried, the times I tried to love you. I'm sorry for the hate I have, the lies I said I couldn't be. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. The lies that I couldn't be. I remember all the times that I said go, and all the times that you said no. And I remember all the fucks I couldn't give, and all the times we tried to live. Yeah. Can we go back to the times when we would say we love?
I mean, Hello Kitty posters and Would you like one? He's looking at you, kid.
Listen up, Chicago. Let's put it on the watch list.
Yes, we are back to the Wake Up and Win show, and it's time to put it on the watch list with Jazz and Fierce. What we got this week, girl?
Yes. Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Jazz. So this time you got to put on your watch list. It's a little messier than last time because I know last time I was all serious and I was like, y'all got to watch this because, you know, heartstrings, it pulls at the heartstrings. But I'm a little messy this week.
Okay.
We got to watch Married at First Sight. Okay. So if you're not familiar with Married at First Sight, are you familiar with Married at First Sight, Don Julio?
I'm actually not familiar with Married at First Sight.
Okay, so this is how it goes. They usually go to different cities and they pick at least 3 couples. It's usually 3. And they match people together. They use like these experts. It's like one of them is a pastor, one of them is a psychologist, you know, for couples and things like that. And they literally match strangers, like complete strangers, like don't know each other's name, have not seen a picture of this person, and they meet at the altar and get married for real.
What?
Yes.
That's insane.
Isn't it? But the way that it goes, it's, you know, it's kind of an experiment, the process that they call it. It's an experiment. They get married at first sight. The marriage is real, it's legal. And they have to stay married for, I think it's about 7 or 8 weeks. You know, the cameras are following them. They got to go on honeymoons together. They got to move in with each other afterwards. And yes, it's just very interesting. And at the end of the process, the 7 or 8 weeks, you can choose to divorce that person or stay married to that person. So they do give you an option. You're not like stuck. But it's some crazy things that happen on there. Like it's always at least one couple that is not attracted to the other person, and it's always very awkward. There's always like at least one couple, at least one every season that actually goes somewhere and they actually end up like falling in love. Like it's crazy.
And this is reality TV nowadays.
Yes, reality TV for sure. So Married at First Sight is originally on Lifetime. So I'm sure Lifetime does have a streaming service. So you can watch it on there. Or they have the first few seasons on Prime Video. And they have like seasons 4 through 10 on Hulu. So, hey, check it out. It's a lot. Like if you ain't watching nothing right now and you need something to binge and you like those like 40 minute to an hour long episodes, Married at First Sight is the show for you.
Well, I'm definitely going to check it out.
You should. It's really interesting. Like, yeah.
I'm gonna tell my lady we got to check it out. Something to watch.
Definitely.
There you go. So, before we get on to DJ Young Homie's midday mix, let's talk a little bit, Jasmine. So, if there was a zombie apocalypse, what are you doing? What is your first reaction? What are you gonna do?
Oof. You know, one of the first things I think I would do is I have to go get supplies. Like if I don't already have it, I need to go get enough food. I need to go get water, weapons.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, you
I'm
good off weapons?
Trust me. Oh, we got, without saying too much, just know that me and my man, we good.
She packing.
Just know we good over here. So definitely got to get the supplies first. I think that's important, and then get yourself in a safe spot.
That's awesome.
And I wouldn't say that would be your house. Like, try to find like an abandoned school, or like, I've been watching The Walking Dead, so I'm like, I know all the places you could go where it's like,
so you're ready for this. You're already ready for this.
Oh yeah.
That's funny.
Oh yeah. What are you gonna do first?
Oh, well, you know what? That's actually, you're on the right path. You're on the right path. You're on the right side of town. I'm not gonna go. I'm going somewhere else. All right. I'm gonna stay away from my crib. Taking my family. Yeah. Going somewhere else. We're definitely packing too, so don't worry about that. Also, we got to worry about food. Food is the key. Food and water. So by any means necessary, I'm gonna get that food. I'm gonna get that water, and you guys better too. That's just how it is.
For sure. Get like medicine, and like make sure you have plenty of like first aid kits and like things like that for sure.
Man, we're talking like it's gonna happen.
Hey, you don't want no open cuts in a zombie apocalypse. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, you guys. So you guys just tune in right now. We're just talking about what would you guys do if there was a zombie apocalypse? We're not saying it's gonna happen. We're not saying it's something that's in the works. But if it did happen, what would you do? What is your first reaction? You gotta get ready. Let's give a free pizza out, courtesy of Home Team Pizza, 1363 West Ohio. You already know we do this twice a week. So if you want that free pizza, all you gotta do is leave that pizza emoji in the comment section, and we'll bless you with a free pizza, courtesy of Home Team Pizza.
And that pizza is bomb. Okay,
it's fire.
Bomb.
It's fire.
I know y'all are hungry.
I'm hungry. It's 12 o'clock already. Let's play a quick promo break and then get into the mix with DJ Young Homie. Midday mix. Let's do it, Chicago.
Hey.
Hey, this is Dino and Angelo Luciano, and you're listening to the Wake Up and Win Show with Jazzy Fierce, DJ Young Homie, and Don Julio. Baby doll.
In the boil, ride the Jag for the spoil, Subaru for the broil, carrots in the front yard.
Boy, you really get me high. I feel like I'm on dope. Cause you serve me on a regular. Boy, you tie this rope. Before you drift any deeper. Baby, now hold me close. Let's take this overboard now. I want you to change positions.
You're in the mix with DJ Young Homie. Come on, man. Welcome to the night show.
I was in the corner with the body screaming go. Never saw the back, but look like Pablo in a boat. This gon' make me feel the way I don't you know. You already know. I was in the corner with the money on my face. She might get it poppin' on my wife before the bed. I already know. All I need is run on any time when I turn it on. You know how I get to live when I turn
You're in the mix with DJ Young Homie. You're in the mix with DJ Young Homie.
This Chicago.
It's a Young Homie premiere.
But don't call me angel, you ain't got me right. Don't call me angel, you can't pay my price. Ain't from no heaven, yeah, you hurt me right. Even though you know we fly. Don't call me angel, don't call me angel when I'm a mess. Don't call me angel when I get undressed. You know I don't like that, boy. I make my money and I write the check. So say my name with a little respect. I'm successful. And you just guess. Do I really need to say it? Do I need to say it again? Yeah, you better stop the sweet talk and keep your pretty mouth shut. Don't call me angel, you ain't got me right. Don't call me angel, you can't pay my price. Ain't from no heaven, yeah, you hurt me right. Even though you know we fly, God is a dancer, yeah, I heard on the radio that she always go harder, cause she keeping you on your toes, and she's perfectly focused, she's lost in the moment. Why? Are you feeling that fire? Cause the music is on the way. If you wanna be higher, wanna move till the break of day, why? Better go, better watch it, why? Just take it step by step. When you come out on the floor, you got the left, right, even coming back some more. You got the step by step. When you come out on the floor, you got that.
Come on, man. Welcome to the night show.
You got that. No. Just take it step by step. You got that right, left. Just take it step by step. You got that left.
You're in the mix with DJ Young Homie.
This Chicago.
She'll make you curse, but she a blessing. She'll rip your shirt within a second. You'll be coming back for seconds with your play. You just can't help it. No, you play along. Let it lead you on. You'll be saying no, then saying yes, cause you're messing with your head. Oh, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. At night she's screaming, my mind. Oh, she's hot but psycho, so left but she's right though. At night she's screaming, my mind. Grab a cop gun, kinda crazy. She's poison my tasty. Yeah, people say run, don't walk away. Yeah, she's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. At night she's screaming, my mind.
This Chicago.
I'm just about to lose my mind.
At Straight Drop Recording Studios, we only want the best. That's why our staff of engineers and producers are Grammy nominated and work with major signed and unsigned artists. We're open 7 days a week right here in Chicago, 4823 West Diversity Avenue. Hit them up on IG, straightdrop_drop773. Brought to you by West Wing Entertainment Chicago. Yes, we are back to the Wake Up Win Morning Show. You already know it's your boy Don Julio, Jazzer Fierce, and DJ Young Homie. Shouts out to Young Homie for that mix. Yeah, you already know we do this twice a week, Mondays and Wednesdays, 11 to 1 p.m. And if you missed our show, it's okay. Jasmine, tell them where our show you can find.
Okay, literally, you can find the Wake Up and Win show anywhere you listen to your podcast, anywhere that you watch your stuff, is mostly on YouTube and on Facebook, but you get the point. So we are live on YouTube, we are live on Facebook, and you can find our podcast and all of our episodes on Spreaker, on Spotify, on iHeartRadio, on the Logic Radio app, on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. Those keywords will just be Wake Up and Win show.
You already
Period.
know. Homie, what's going on, boss? How you doing?
Good, man. Just cooking a little lunch, getting some things ready. My son had a pop quiz in spelling. He had a little 10-question word thing. He's wilding out now. He's enjoying this break. Well, you know what? We'll find out at the end of the day. And you guys are tuned into the Wake Up and Win show. And for more content like this, head on over to WeWinChicago.net.
Nice, man. While we got you on here, man, let's give a quick weather update.
Of course, right now we're at our peak. We're at our highs right now. So now definitely get out there. It's 35 degrees and it's about 16-mile-an-hour winds. So it could be chilly. Could not. It is chilly. Get yourself a hoodie like myself. Head on over to teespring.com/YSG today.
You already know. It's the Wake Up and Win show. We still got a lot more to go on the show. Coming up next, y'all play too much with Jazzer Fierce, also Tales at the Strip, and Don Julio's Folio of the Day. The show is not over yet. Let's play a quick promo break, a track, and we'll be right back. At Straight Drop Recording Studios, we only want the best. That's why our staff of engineers and producers are Grammy nominated and work with major signed and unsigned artists. We're open 7 days a week right here in Chicago, 4823 West Diversity Avenue. Hit them up on IG, straightdrop_drop773. Brought to you by West Wing Entertainment Chicago.
This one a killer, I know she a dancer, she ain't really gotta pretend. In the booth cooking up crack again. No, I ain't got time to battle your mans. No, I ain't got time to take your advance. No, I ain't got time to stray from my plans. No, I ain't got time if she rockin' Vans. Like I'm in college, I stay with the bands. Tell her bring 4 of her friends, 2 of them haters and 2 of them fans. When she grab on any 2 of her hands, I'm colder than a freezer. Somebody cut on a heater. She might be telling the truth, but she know that I don't believe her. Turn this up loud in your speaker. Smoke on the loudest a reefer. I see the cash and get eager. Money is all on my beeper. I'm coming in with the racks again. They thinking they know me, but they ain't my homies. I'm telling them facts again. Trey David making them slaps again. Off of the phone, I got back to the pen. This one a killer, I know she a dancer. She ain't really gotta pretend. In the booth cooking up crack again. This sound like a number 1, huh? Your girl wanna hold my gun, huh? I'm about to go on the run, huh? Your favorite rapper is my son, huh? Your shorty trying to have some fun, huh? Say y'all officially done, huh? I gotta slip on the club, huh? I'm about to beat up a bunch, huh? I'm coming in with them racks again. They thinking they know me, but they ain't my homies. I'm telling them facts again. They been making them slaps again. Off of the phone, I got back to the pen. This one a killer, I know she a dancer. She ain't really gotta pretend. Thinking I'm crack again.
Yeah. Trey young Trey David. You already know. Racks again. The man's doing big things.
Yeah, great.
Absolutely.
Moves. See you, Trey. We see you.
Shouts out to Trey David, but you know what time it is, y'all. It's time for Jazzer Fierce.
Come on now, Chicago. Y'all play too much with Jazzer Fierce.
I'm just laughing, thinking about what I'm about to tell y'all. So, all right. Before I even go anywhere, I got to give my disclaimer. I'm talking about The Sims, everybody, just in case you come in the middle of the conversation or anything like that. I'm talking about The Sims. This did not happen in real life, even though the events that happen in The Sims, they very much so can happen in real life because it's based off of real life, you know?
Minus getting assaulted and slapped in front of homie and Don Julio. Because you know that would never happen.
Exactly.
That would never happen.
Please. Yeah, don't. People know not to try me. I don't play those games. Okay? I don't play that. Anywho, so this time I was playing, and one of my good friends in town, they recently had a baby. She had a baby with her husband, right? So I went over there and I tried to, just check on them, because sometimes those pre-made Sims, when they have babies, they don't be taking care of them. Like, they really, really don't. Like, sometimes I see them like out at the park or the library, like somewhere, and they're carrying their kid, right? Walking around, talking to people, socializing, and then they'll just set them down and then walk away. What? Like set them down on the sidewalk, just on the strip, where the movie theater is at, and the bookstore and the grocery store. Just sit them down. I'm about to go talk to my friend real quick. You gonna be cool right here on the floor? Okay, bet. So I'm leaving. That's like, I've seen that so many times, and I've seen social workers come to people's houses and take the kids away because they are just neglectful. Like, I don't understand it, but it's what happens. So I decided to go over to my friend's house and check on their baby. Her name is Ruth, little baby Ruth. And tell you why, when I got there, yeah, you would think it was like some sirens coming.
That's what I thought. Did you do that? Is that like special sound effects?
I live by a hospital.
It wasn't me this time.
So those are homie sound effects.
I like it though. I like it. It kind of ties into my story. So right when I come to the front door, I notice something is wrong. Like, I haven't even rang their doorbell, knocked on the door, and I notice something is wrong. Because I hear a baby crying, and it sounds like it's outside of the house, not like it's inside. So I was like, wait a second. So I started looking around like the house, and this baby, she's like a toddler. So she's maybe like 2. And she's just sitting on like the side of the pool, because they have a very huge pool at their house, right? Yeah. And their house kind of sits on the pool. So it's like you can go under, and like you got swim to the back, and you can swim to the front, and it's very fancy. Money. It's fancy, y'all. It's fancy.
All right.
But the problem is the little space where the toddler was, she was like stuck because she can't swim. So it's not like she could, jump in the water and get herself back where she's supposed to be. So I don't know how she got there in the first place. And I noticed she was stuck because she was just sitting there like crying.
No.
And yes. So I decided to ring the doorbell because I was like, where are the parents? And it said that they were inside. So I'm ringing the doorbell, waiting for them to come out. And I'm like, why is anyone answering the door? Yeah. Like, don't y'all know y'all baby out here crying? Like,
obviously don't care.
So finally, the wife, Victoria, she comes out and she invites me inside. And then I go sit down, and she realizes the baby's outside. So she, jumps in the pool to try to go swim to her. And then she gets up to her platform where the baby is, but she can't pick her up because the space is so small. And it's like, if you play The Sims, it's like certain restrictions just happen, and you can't you can't go past that restriction.
Poor baby.
Yeah. So Victoria, she tried to pick her up, but she didn't have space to pick her up. So the next thing that she did was, okay, I'm about to just jump back in the pool, and I'm going to try again. So she does that a good 5 times, goes back and forth, in and out the pool, trying to
save the baby.
Well, okay. See, what ended up happening was I saved the baby, but hold on, I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that.
That's awesome.
I tried, because that really bothered me. I was like, wow. I know she's stuck. So I was like, okay, one of the cheats you can do on The Sims is you can reset a Sim if they get stuck, because it does happen. You can just get stuck in a random spot.
Yeah, cheat codes,
Well, is it stuck more like a glitch? Is it stuck like a glitch?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely a glitch, because she wasn't even supposed to be where she was. Like, I was like, how did she get right there? So it was definitely some kind of glitch that happened in the game and she got stuck. So I tried to, you know, reset sim, Ruth Andrews, reset sim. And it's like she would move like a quarter of an inch just from where she was. And it's supposed to reset her inside of her house. That's what's supposed to happen when you reset a sim. They're supposed to go in the house. But for whatever reason, that was not working. So I was like, okay, that's not going to work. They can't get to her. I can't reset her. And I was like, and I know her, she got a dirty diaper at this point. You know, remember I showed you remember the musty sim? She had that green stuff coming off of her.
So you got to change diapers too, girl?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's toddlers and babies in the sim. They are like real toddlers and real babies. You got to change their diaper. You got to play with them. You got to teach them how to walk, teach them how to talk.
Man. I'm thankful my daughter's potty trained. Thankfully.
Yeah.
Ooh, that took my son forever.
Yeah, you got to potty train those babies too on the Sims. All that, like, it's very real. But yeah, so she had a dirty diaper. She was crying. It had been like 20 minutes at this point, and I was like, you know what? I really don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I think I've tried everything. I was trying to like delete certain platforms and like some of the pools so I could try to like make more space to get her out. And I was just like, nothing is working. I don't know how to do this.
You know what you should have tried? I'll control delete.
I don't know if that would have did anything though.
I'm joking.
I was gonna say that might have like shut down my game and I didn't save, so I would have been mad. That wasn't gonna work for me.
I'm joking.
So yeah, one of my man's little cousin was visiting for the weekend, right? So he's watching me play the game and he sees that she's stuck and he was just like, dang, you know, you're trying all this stuff to save her. And he was like, it's not working. He was like, I guess you're just gonna have to let her die. And I was like, no, I can't do that. So I was like,
no, what a horrible person. Even in The Sims, you can't do that.
Nah, they see it like a game. That's all.
Yeah, he's like, you know what? Oh well. He was like, they can make another baby, and I was like, but this is Ruth Andrews. Okay, I was like, she barely had any time to live. Like, she's barely been here. I was like, I can't do her like that. I'm gonna save her. Yes, yes, Jay. Get you.
Shouts out to Jay.
Yes.
Talk to Jazzer once you get the Sims. She'll give you some pointers.
Please,
she'll give you all those cheat codes too.
Absolutely. So this is, you know, fast forward. This is how I ended up getting her out, right? So I had to do the freaking most. Like, I really had to do the most. So what I did was I went to, you know, Edit Town. I decided to add Ruth, the baby, to my active family. So she was now with me. Adoption. So that like automatically moved her from
God
that spot.
You.
And I was
God
like, yeah, okay, cool. But then I was like, okay, cool. Yeah, this is my friend's baby, not my baby. So she's not staying. So sorry, I'll babysit, but that's not my kid. No. So after that, after I got her in my house, I added her back to the other house, but I had to, you know, move myself too, because they were like, you can't move a baby on its own. That's irresponsible. So I had to move my person into their house along with the baby. And then I had to move myself back into my other house and leave the baby there. And she was finally not in the spot, you know, anymore by the pool, but she was outside just on the front lawn, like just sitting there by the mailbox. And she was still, like she was crying. It was a mess, right? And I was like, okay, at least because she's in a position now where the parents, they can pick her up and they can bring her in the house. So that was the main thing. And I was like, bet, okay, I did it. Amazing. And then I see the wife, Victoria, she comes outside and, you know, I hover over her and they were like, oh, you can't interact with her. She's going to work. So she leaves while the baby is sitting by the mailbox and she leaves. She goes to work. And I was like, oh, okay. So the husband's going to come out, right? He's going to get her. Okay, cool. So I stand there because I really want to make sure baby Ruth gets in the house. So I stand there. And I'm like, poor baby Ruth is having a hard time as a toddler, like for real. So maybe 5 minutes go by, like 5 Sims minutes, not real life minutes. The husband comes out and I'm like, oh, he's about to pick her up. Great. But then I see he's in his work uniform. And I was like, no. He's not about to go to work. He's not about to
dipping.
Leave. He dipped. He straight dipped.
Yeah.
He got in his car and he was like, woo woo. And I was just like, so y'all gonna leave the baby.
What a scumbag.
Yeah. So I think they must have called like a babysitter or something like that. Hopefully, because I mean, after that, I didn't see her outside anymore. So
that's
I think they called a babysitter. I think they called a babysitter, and the babysitter was taking care of little Ruth. So Victoria and Bo, that's the husband's name. Victoria and Bo Andrews, you are so very welcome that I saved Ruth because she was gonna die out there.
Poor Ruth. Poor baby Ruth.
Yeah, poor baby Ruth.
God bless you, Jasmine, for being so concerned about these sim babies.
I wouldn't call myself a saint. But, gotta save the babies. Yeah. A Sims saint. So you're
saint.
welcome. Yes.
Y'all play too much with Jazzer Fierce. Where can they find you?
On Instagram, you can follow me at Jazzer So Fierce. That's JAZZER So Fierce. And somebody took Baby Ruth off that mailbox. Maybe. Like, I feel like, yes, she disappeared real crazy, Jay. Like, she disappeared straight in front of my eyes. So I don't know why.
You still considering Sims?
Hey, you still got to get it, though. It's very fun. And yeah, on YouTube, you can find me at I am Jazzer Fierce, all caps. So go ahead and subscribe.
There you go.
Y'all play too much.
So before we get into Tales of the Strip, we got One's Gotta Go. What we got today, guys?
Ooh. Okay, so I kind of want to do fruit.
Let's do it. One's Gotta Go. It's the fruit edition. Which one's gotta go? I know this one's gonna hit very close to homie's heart.
Right? He's like, I can't choose.
This is not fair.
Oh man. Homie, why don't you go first, man? Which one's gotta go?
All right, I'm gonna lock in. I love every single fruit. So disclaimer, I love all my fruits.
Shouts out to Jay once again. Someone's got to save the babies.
Somebody's got to save the babies. No.
But for me, when it comes to these 6 fruits that are listed, it's gonna have to be strawberries.
Strawberries got to go for you, huh?
Because I've recently been catching a few tart batches, the ones I've been purchasing. So yeah, well, I just know oranges are my favorite. Are you going
organic or what?
Yeah, I'm going organic. It's just I'm just catching a few bad batches here and there, but I just can't see myself wanting to eat strawberries over watermelon, strawberries over banana. No, it's the latter two for both. So yeah, for me, strawberry is going to have to go.
Okay. Okay. I can see that. Well, I think I'll go.
What about
next.
you?
Well, I'm gonna go with Linda. For me, it's gonna have to be pineapples. Really? I like pineapples, but I don't like pineapples that much. Just when you eat too much pineapple, you start getting that feeling in your mouth. It's like, you lose the taste buds and stuff like that. And I don't get that with any of this other fruits. So I'm gonna say pineapple.
Is it like too much acid?
It's too much acid, and yeah, I gotta be in the mood for pineapple. But you got strawberries. I can eat strawberries all day. Watermelon, like homie said, who could give up watermelon? That's just it's watermelon, And grapes, like I love grapes. And not to mention, you need bananas and you need oranges. So yeah, pineapple, you got to go for me. What about you, Jasmine?
This is hard for me. Only because those two in the middle, the strawberries and the oranges, I have never, ever, ever been a big fan of. If I was forced.
How about this before you go, Linda? If you're listening right now, Linda, which one, in your opinion, do you think Jasmine would let go? Let's see if Linda knows.
Yeah, let's see.
Let's see if Linda knows which one you would let go. But yeah, for the most part, I think a lot of people are going to say stick with watermelon, not leaving, because watermelon's awesome.
It is, yeah. I really like watermelon, and I love bananas too, and grapes as well. Like grapes are they're so convenient. You just pop them in. Get your little juiciness from them.
Pop them in.
Yeah, just pop them in real quick.
Well, Linda might be taking a quick break, but which one's got to go for you, Jazzer? She said it. Let's see. Strawberries?
Yes. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah. Strawberries.
Yeah.
Gotta go. Yeah. At first I thought, I was like, maybe it's a thing, like a childhood thing. Because, sometimes when you're a child, you don't like certain foods. But when you grow up, you're kind of like, that's not that bad. Like, So I kind of had that with tomatoes. I used to hate tomatoes as a kid. But now it's like I tolerate them. Like, they're pretty good. I rock with tomatoes. But strawberries, ate them when I was younger, spit it out.
You must have got a bad batch, just like you.
No,
homie. You guys got a bad batch.
No, because I tried them again when I was like 17, 18. And I was like, maybe I was just tripping. I was a little kid. And I was like, everybody say strawberries are so good and I'm missing out. So I tried it again, right? Didn't even really chew it good. And I was like, like, me and strawberries don't get along. I don't like how they taste. I don't care if they like, you got to get the sweet ones. You probably had some of those too. No, it's just,
you know what
like the texture.
When we're talking about fruit like this, papaya, I'm the same way with papaya. I cannot do papaya. I cannot do the smell. I cannot do the texture. I just can't do it. I hate it.
Yeah.
I tried it. Yeah, go for it.
I can't do too much papaya. More than like one serving is too much for me. Yeah.
I just can't do it, man. It's just the smell. It just like gets me, man.
Time to get smoothies in your life.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah, it's like I love strawberry like flavored things other than ice cream because they put that actual real strawberry little remnants in it, and I'm like, ugh. But
like how?
Yeah, strawberry flavored things. Yes. It makes me literally want to throw up. But like strawberry flavor, like fruit snacks, fruit roll-ups, the Pop-Tarts, I could rock with that.
Yes.
But
sugar all the way.
Sugar all the way.
I know. I don't even really eat that stuff anymore. But yeah, regular strawberries, I can't, and I don't think I ever will. Like I always think people.
What about chocolate covered strawberries?
I was just about to talk about that. Disrespectful.
That's disrespectful to you?
You're disrespecting chocolate.
Oh my god!
Come on, bro.
We're gonna have to talk about this in the next show.
Chocolate. And strawberries are just not it for me. So mixing the two together is like, bleh.
Oh.
Well, if you guys want to dip into some more content, you can head on over to WeWinChicago.net. That's WeWinChicago.net.
Yes.
Videos, interviews, and of course, did you know we have a 3-panel update that's updated daily with your local favorite news, sports, and other headlines.
Yes, sir. Go check out the website. And also, if you need merchandise, hit up DJ Young Homie, or you can hit me up.
Yeah, we could definitely make all types of
custom prints. If you guys need a sweater, a t-shirt, let me know. We got you. We'll get you the same day.
Hey, because that's how we do.
That's good service right there.
And of course, don't forget to follow us on social media. Best way to reach me is Instagram at Young Homie Chicago. How about you, Jazz?
Oh, you can follow me on Instagram at Jazzer So Fierce. That's JAZZER So Fierce.
You already know. And follow me at DONJULIOO773 on Instagram. Or if you're on the Twitter, just take out one of those O's. I'm right there.
The Twitter.
And the Twitter. You guys, let's take a quick track. We'll be right back with DJ Young Homie's Tales of the Strip. Let's do it.
The Wake Up and Win Show. Live on YouTube.
Bad like Riri, she stay dressed in BB in her class AGD. Singing my shit like Drizzy, she love me like Kiki. Singing my shit like Drizzy, she love me like Kiki. I'm 2-step like Sissy, she too bad like Riri. She stay dressed in BB in her class AGD. Singing my shit like Drizzy, she love me like Kiki. Singing my shit like Drizzy, she love me like Kiki. That little vibe she lit, always playing my shit. She don't even want your drink. Shawty turn down that foot. Shawty too thick. I ain't gon' play with that shit. If she act right, I'ma probably gonna stay with that shit. Damn, hell up position. I got my swag on the million. I take a look in the mirror. She never been with a real one. She keep her shit in order. She ain't got no time to argue. She never did though. You can bet she ain't gon' start to. 1-2-step like Sissy, she too bad like Riri. She stay dressed in BB in her class AGD.
It's now time for Tales of the Strip.
Yes, we are back to the Wake Up and Win Show. You already know what time it is. It's time for DJ Young Homie and Tales of the Strip.
Hey.
What's up, Chicago? It's your boy, DJ Young Homie. And Man, you know, being a mobile DJ, you definitely run into a lot of people, a lot of events, but my life is full of all types of stories, so I call them Tales to the Strip, and here's one of them too. Now, I really love going to festivals. So this is before COVID. I really love North Coast here in Chicago. I've been 3 times. Now, the third time, you know, I went, it was quite the experience. So if you want to tune in, let me tell you all about it. Now, all my friends are experimenting, doing all types of drugs and stuff, and I'm the only one that's not because I was the designated driver for the evening. You know,
straight edge.
So it was rough, you know. Like I might have had a few beers earlier in the evening, but then throughout the whole night, I had to just have soda and water and stuff. So, but it was cool, you know. Now I was always, you know, the one, you know, enjoying myself with the music and the partying beforehand. But this time it was different. But like, so I brought a date, you know. And it's kind of different when you bring a date to a festival the first time around. A lot of people are doing all types of things, and you really get to know somebody on like a crash course in a concentrated amount of time. So
Right.
my date, she's enjoying herself. She's hanging out. So we end up meeting some of my buddies, and we're at a table. Now, like, you know, there's pretty good music. You know, it's pretty girls, handsome guys. You know, but like people were like doing mushrooms on the table. And like smoking all kinds of stuff. Like
what the heck?
So I asked my friend because my date asked me if she could just you know, politely smoke her vape pen. So I turned to my friend sitting next to me. I'm like, bro, like can my date, you know, fire up her vape pen? And he turned to me and said, you could shoot off a beeping gun in this one, you know, but nobody.
What?
You can shoot off a gun in this and nobody will give a beep. And I'm like, oh snap. So we're just enjoying ourselves. We spread off. We go and see a few performers too. We go to different stages, you know. And about an hour later, my date wasn't feeling too well because she didn't eat before she drank. And then my homie, and then my homie runs into me too. One of my friends, and he was now he took a little LSD, took some Molly.
Sheesh, man, what kind of friends you got?
These are just some friends from the festival. This happened a long time ago.
Okay, all right, man.
And then so he came up to me, and I can't really reveal his name because he's actually a comedian right now in New York City. So shouts out to him.
All right, cool.
Because he's scared.
I want to put him on blast.
Yeah, he's a little scared little boy though. Come on now, man. I'll put his name on everything if I could. So he took his stuff, and then he came up to me like he was like, "Oh my God, bro! Like, you know, I smoked a little bit of tree, and now I'm going crazy. Everything's so intense. I can't handle it." And then my date's looking at me like, "Man, you gotta go. Like, what's going on?" So I start rallying up the troops. I grab everybody, you know, we hop in, you know, the car. And my buddy, when we're about to take off and leave the parking lot, that's kind of regulated. You gotta leave. There's traffic, you know, in Chicago, so you gotta kind of deal with it. 3 times, my homie tried to leave the car they were in. We were in a rented van with a sliding door. So every like, you know, so often he'd like flip out, scream at the top of his lungs, slide the door open, and try to throw himself out. And so luckily my friends are trying to hold him back. And this is crazy. So I knew we needed to get this guy to bed, or at least to a
sleep. Get him to
sleep. So we end up getting to the hotel, and on our way up to the we have to take the emergency staircase because the elevators were down at the time. So we run into a few groups of people, you know, and there's some family members, like a good mother, father, a couple kids, you know, and all that. And he was like tripping out, eyes dilated. He's like, bro, like, what are those? That's a family, man. They're checking into the hotel. We're like, well, you okay? He's like, whoa. And his eyes.
What are these, dude?
Yeah. So he was just tripping, and like on our way up the ladder, up the stairs, he kept saying to himself, like, oh man, like, if this is how it has to go, this is how it has to go. I've done so many heinous crimes in my life. Oh my goodness. Well, this is how it's gonna go. This is how it's gonna go. And I didn't understand it at the time.
So he was ready to go.
Ready to go. I don't know where he wanted to go. You know,
damn. That's too much drugs.
True. That's what I'm saying, guys. This is your brain on drugs. And he was asking me, hey, so are you guys gonna kill me? So he thought we were gonna kill him. He thought that we took him from the festival, trapped him in a car, took him to a hotel, and then we were going to take him out Among Us style, you know, because he was sus. And we didn't want to have none of that.
So he thought he was out. He thought he was going out, and then he thought you guys were taking him out.
Yeah. So we ended up. So we put him on the couch. He put a blanket on him. He taps out, right? So we wake up in the morning. We go have the continental breakfast that's free with the room. So we're all eating, chatting it up, enjoying ourselves. My buddy's there. He's like, bro, why does everybody keep saying my name out loud? Like, no one's saying your name out loud. We're eating scrambled eggs. You know, he's like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, and he dead-eye looked me in the eye and said, bro, I think I broke my brain. I'm like, man, are you cool? He said, bro, I'm going to leave. I'll see you in a bit. I'll call you when I get home. So he grabs his stuff. He leaves, calls us. He's cool. He ends up doing himself. You know, he lived life. 3 months later, we're at Bonnaroo at another festival. We sent him an invite, and he's been cool. You know, no breakdowns of some sort and stuff. We ended up just getting a little hotel suite / VIP at the Bonnaroo. So imagine like a big festival, DJs, performers, and then there's a nice table. You can get table suites if you have a little more dough. So we kind of like splurged on ourselves. We, as a group, were able to get table, bottle service, and whatnot. So we're sitting there, enjoy ourselves. My homie, you know, from the previous, we just enjoy ourselves to the point where we're like just having a few shots. Now we're in a forest, so it's pretty cool. And then one of the VIP members came on by, and they saw that I was wearing like an iHeart Radio hoodie. They, hey, you work for iHeart Radio? I'm like, yeah, like, oh my God, I listen to this station. I listen to this station. And then he shows me this phone. He's like, look, I got the iHeart Radio app up. I'm like, oh man.
Do I get something free? Are you guys giving me something free now?
It was the opposite of that. What happened was he came up to me. He was like, hey, if you can grab 2 friends, you know, we can jump on a helicopter. We can take a quick view, you know, a little 2-minute ride, view everything. Nice. And then we can come back down. So at the time, I'm like, whoa, this is
so it worked to your advantage.
Right.
So I'm just like, yeah, hell yeah. So I grabbed one of my friends, Tony. Tony's cool. And then I grabbed my other friend, you know, the one who remains anonymous. I grabbed him from the dance floor. He was just like dancing it up, chilling and stuff at a makeshift dance floor with a Budweiser cowboy hat, just doing his thing, you know, maybe a little lawnmower, little sprinkler action, whatever he was dancing, he was being cool and being funny. So I go up to him, I'm like, yo, bro, now's the time. And he's like, what? He's like, bro, we got invited. I'm going to pick you. We're going to go in a helicopter. We're going to fly and all this, and we're going to see the whole festival. He's like, oh my freaking God. I'm like, yeah, bro. You know, so let's hurry up. You know, I can only grab 2 friends. You and Tony. He's like, he stopped me right there, bro. You picked me? And wow, I'm very thankful, man. And he almost like had a moment to himself. Like, bro, I'm so grateful. You're such a great friend and all this. And I stopped him in his tracks. I'm like, hey, remember what happened 3 months ago? Huh? I said, this is the helicopter going to throw you off and finish you off. And I said that with a straight face. And this guy, he's like, oh, his face completely dropped. Like it was sunken in. He was like, oh, he had like an episode. I don't know if I gave this guy trauma on the spot.
Was he still on drugs?
No, this time he wasn't. And he's been good since those times have passed. But he's a comedian himself. He stops where he's at and he's like, hey, great move. You waited 3 months for that joke. And I was pretty proud of myself. A little pat on the back. So I was like, yeah.
Funny, man.
Luckily, he took it to heart. But I'll tell you this, though. He didn't end up going on that helicopter ride with me and my friend. But we ended up coming back down. Nobody was hurt. We were cool. And yeah, to this day, he still won't let me tell his name about that story.
Moral of the story, though, man. Don't do drugs. Don't do drugs.
Man, that's some hardcore stuff.
That's traumatized, man. Well, we got the top 5 coming up next. Homie, where can they find you, man? And more Tales of the Strip.
Exactly. Check out the handle right here where it says Young Homie Chicago. It's Young Homie Chicago. You can hit me for the DMs for collabs. You want some custom tees by Julio or myself, or you want to be a part of our Proud to Pay model, where you support the Wake Up and Win show so we can continue to deliver you weekly content.
Yes, sir. That's how we do it.
Absolutely.
Mondays and Wednesdays, 11 to 1. Check out the website as well, wewinchicago.net. Very cool information on there. Shouts out to all our sponsors, by the way. Let's give a quick shout out to them. Shouts out to Home Team Pizza, Straight Drop Studio, Down to Earth Beauty Products. We also got YSG, Young Street Gear. You already know they get you with the hottest gear in Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do it, Chicago. Hey, man, let's play a quick promo break. We'll be right back with the top 5.
The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music. You're locked in with WLGK Chicago.
First day out, I fuck my bitch. I told her soon we about to be rich. Went to the store, bought me Henny a fifth. Got me a cup, then I took me a sip. Nigga be fake, just running they lips. Just look in my face, they ain't gon' do shit. Niggas know how I get dead on bullshit. They know I'm for my niggas run with the six. These niggas, they broke, they can't be fixed. I'll serve you some coke, come get you a sniff. Got all this gold so cold on my wrist. Don't try to get bold, get smoked, get split. Remember them days, post up serving nicks. Now I make plays, point guard with a brick. If you not bad, it don't get in the mix. This shit be real, the ops can't forget. I'm on a mission to touch on some millions. Lil' shorty, she thirsty to catch on my children. She only wanna give me sexual healing. She wanna hold the gun when I'm drug dealing. Cool, lil' mama, I see that you with it. Only stack money and choose when it's spending. We only get money whenever we kick it. Whenever she pick it, it's always expensive. Okay, on to a new day. I love my fans and I love all my group. I got that water just like Bobby Boucher. These diamonds be dripping like these bitches Gucci. I run to the money, move faster than you. Saying that what I be doing, that's something that you can. He try to copy me, but it is not the same. He try to hang with us, but he is not with gang.
I like a nigga that trap and get money. Can't fuck with a nigga that's broke and be bumming. I'm a bad bitch, so you know how I'm coming. I'm about my money, addicted to dumb. They think he my nigga, his hoes and they feelings. Had business with pleasure, no, I never did it. He taught me the game, so I know how to get it. Niggas be capping, they ain't really in it. Fucking with me, cause they know I'm the real.
Okay, she put her whole soul into what she was saying. Okay.
I like that track. Shouts out to them. They're doing their thing right now. You already know what time it is. It's time for the top 5. Logic Radio brings to you the top 5, courtesy of the Wake Up and Win show and all our sponsors. So today we have a very great choice by my man, DJ Young Homie.
Yeah, definitely Chicago. Our top 5 is always some of the most timeless music we put together here at the Wake Up and Win show. Staff collected, staff approved, and it's now going to be for you guys to enjoy.
Cool, man. So what do we got today?
He performed at the Grammys last night, right?
I believe so.
Yes. We have Mr. Bruno Mars.
Yes. Did you guys get a chance to watch the Grammys, by the way? And I think I asked that earlier, but I didn't catch it. I just catch the highlights.
Nope.
No?
Yeah, I did the same thing. I caught the highlights.
Cool.
I didn't even catch the highlights. Oh.
It's okay.
He's like, I saw what I saw.
Well, I want to say before we go on, man, The Weeknd, you know how he was a little, little sour. The guy put in work. I just want to say, all of 2020, he put in work a little bit of 2021 too. Like from the Super Bowl show to all the money he's invested in advertisement to the songs that us as consumers were singing. Like, dude didn't even get a play for the Grammys. Now that's messed up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he said he's boycotting it now.
Drake is Drake. Drake is going to be draking himself over there in the Drake,
You're right
I mean,
that.
Drake was nominated like twice. He didn't win in either category.
Yeah,
but he was nominated. Him and Lil Durk for Laugh Now, Cry Later.
Yeah,
and I heard something about the Lil Baby.
What did you hear about Lil
Did
Baby?
He performed, or was it the Baby that performed? There's so many babies out here.
Okay, I don't know. I didn't see that. I saw the baby's outfit. And it was pretty bad. He had a lot going on. It was a lot. Yeah, a little Google image real quick. Let's see the baby's outfit.
With the glove.
Yeah.
Let's see, homie. Can you pop it up?
Oh man, heck, here we go. Sure.
Let's see how he was dressed.
Very loudly. He was dressed very loudly. Very loud.
He was looking real comfortable in the all whites.
You already know it's the Wake Up and Morning Show. We're in the middle of the top 5 right now. Actually, not in the middle. We're about to start the top 5. We're in the middle of a conversation, but here we go. Wow. Yes, he was a little loud. All right. A little standout-ish there.
Yeah, that second one. That's what I was talking about. Not his performance outfit, the outfit on the red carpet. That
looks like
outfit.
Money. I love it. This is nice.
Looks like money.
Okay.
It's a little cultured. It looks a little cultured to me. I don't know. I like it.
This is great. Yeah, I'm into it too.
Yeah.
Here we go. We got some more. Look at him flipping the reverse. Now I'm going to report on to you. Yeah, it's flavorful.
I like the fedora. The fedora. I will give him that. I like that.
I see what you mean, though. It does stand out a little bit.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Cool. Well, let's get into this top 5. It's Bruno Mars. Here's the first one on the top 5, or number 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's the WLGK Top 5. Let's go.
Silk sheets and diamonds, all white. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like.
Ooh, that's right. That's what I like. I'm glad you kept it short, man, because we don't want to get flagged here.
I know how it goes.
You know, man. Bruno Mars, we kicking it here for the top 5 Logic Radio. Shouts out to Logic Radio. If you haven't already, download the app, Google Play or Apple Store. It's the Logic Radio app. You can catch us live on there Mondays and Wednesdays as well, and on YouTube and on Facebook Live and on Twitter.
And.
You already know. You already know. Let's do it. Let's get out with this top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's the WLGK Top 5. Let's go.
Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the
Head to toe, so player. That's my jam.
Yes.
Yes.
Bruno Mars, top 5. I'm loving it, man. Shouts out to homie for the visuals as well.
Yes. It just keeps getting better with like every single show. Like I am honestly just amazed at the talent, the sheer talent.
I want to appreciate that and say thank you, Jazz and Don Julio. But let's take a page up from our guest today. She told us a great thing. Like, I hope you guys during quarantine really were leveling up and learning a skill. Well, I took up 2 things. You know, I took up a little bit of coding. I wanted to learn how to code and teach my son how to code and create apps and programs and manipulate AI. But then I also just started editing more and took the time and the hours. And YouTube's the academy, man. Like that's a YouTube university.
Yeah,
here,
for real.
Like certifying me to do things.
You're right, man.
Stay with it, guys. And if you're a winner, you know, you can always check us out on WeWinChicago.net.
You already know, man. Actually, I did the same thing, man. I took a page out of her book. I leveled up a little bit. You know, I always wanted to do something, and I learned how to make t-shirts. I learned how to, you know, print them out. I learned how to cut them out. I learned how to press them. So, you know, it takes time. It takes dedication. No one taught me. You know, I was on YouTube just like homie, you know, for hours at a time, looking at different videos and just, you know, trying to get the hang of it. So it's up to you guys, you know, to level up. You got to want to do it. That's all it takes. You got to want to do it.
Because listen, something that you want to do, whether that's, you know, your job or your passion, your dreams, nobody is going to do that for you. Nobody is going to motivate you like yourself to do what you want to do. So, you know, do it. If you really want to do it, if you're passionate about something, do it, because nobody else can do that for you but you.
But you. Let's get on with this top 5. Bruno Mars, Logic Radio .live.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's the WLGK Top 5. Let's go.
I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open.
Yeah, that's the song he performed on the Grammys last night.
Nice. Doing big things.
I love that.
I love his mustache. It's a handlebar mustache if I've ever seen one.
It's so smooth and it fits him so well.
The guy's always had
really
style.
Does. Yes, yeah. I love Bruno Mars' style and his fashion sense. It's just so much on point. He should give DaBaby a few tips. You know what? No, I'm saying I like the fedora. I really did. And I like the color scheme. Is it snowing?
It is.
Wow.
It is Chicago. This Chicago. 1 minute is 65 degrees. Next minute is 34 and snowing. Let's get on with the top 5. Let's do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's the WLGK Top 5. Let's go.
Inside, catch a grenade for ya. Throw my head on a blade for ya. I jump in front of a train.
It's one of those songs, right? You're like,
I think we're all in the moment backstage. That's funny.
Yes.
cool. We got
I
one
was
more
like,
left.
old Bruno Mars was amazing. I mean, he's still amazing. Like, oh my, it's like I keep looking out the window and it's getting like it's snowing
it
even
getting worse?
harder.
Let's get guys back on the screen. Look at
man.
this mustache.
Yes,
Look,
Bruno.
see how it curves from left to right. What
Okay,
a
man.
full- look at that.
That's a true mustache.
I'm a guy that has
there.
trouble.
Let me
growing
find
facial
out
hair.
you're a fan of
You
his
know that?
mustache.
Bro, I am, because you know what? I'm one of those guys. I still don't even got the connect on the beard. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
me
Like,
neither, bro. I'm still trying to get that in my 30s, man. Look at that.
I'm
Ain't
not a
even there
hairy
yet.
guy. I'm not a hairy guy. And it's like I need, what is argon oil? What are these guys using? to
Yeah,
make it-
argan oil, or
Don't
maybe
be-
like tea tree oil, or
I barely started getting
castor
this, man.
oil.
That's crazy.
Yeah, look at us, man. Over here, peach fuzz, with our
Right?
age. Oh my goodness.
I know, right? Look at me. I don't got no. I'm just playing. I ain't supposed to have that.
You crazy.
Oh man, we
Just
got one more
playing.
left on the list, and I think we all could attest to that. This one right here is a big hit. It's one
Number
of his
one.
biggest hits. Number one. Let's do it, Bruno Mars.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's the WLGK Top 5. Let's go.
Shut the shit down on sight. That's right. We out here dripping finesse. It don't make no sense. Out here dripping.
Finesse. You know it. You know it.
You know
Drop
what?
top porch, rolling on my wrist. Oh, this one.
I'm sorry, the video was a little laggy there. It's the internet, man. Disrespectful again. Being disrespectful, and it's probably the weather too, because if you're in Chicago, the snow has hit.
Oh
ground
man, the
again.
flurries. I'm looking.
Yes, they're coming
Yeah,
down,
this
man.
is like
You're gonna
they are coming down. Like they're really coming down.
Oh man, you guys
my
thought it was
sister
over.
Now that my sister's back, I'm gonna give her a call because she was just like so happy when she was getting off the plane. Obviously, she wasn't calling me from the plane, but when she touched down last week, she's like, "Man, it's perfect.
Right.
I got here
It's
right
warm.
on time for
Right.
summer." And she, no, like she's gonna get it now. She hates snow with
Yeah. Well, maybe we can go sledding one more time.
Yeah, why not?
Let's do it. So we got one more thing left on the show, and then you guys join us this Wednesday for Wine Wednesday. What do we got this week, man?
Yeah,
What are you bringing to the table?
I'm going to go again. We're going to go in a nice sweet red. I found a dessert wine that is both universal for fruit and chocolates.
Nice. And also we got Rafa, our very own cocktail specialist that drops by every Wednesday to mix up a drink for us. So you guys don't want to miss that. It's on our Instagram page. We post a drink on there. Jasmine, tell them about it.
Yeah, so listen, Pilsen's #1 bartender, aka Rafa, he really be mixing up some stuff, y'all. So he goes from anywhere to gin to some dark liquor, a little bit of wine. He be mixing up some little egg whites in his drink. He's a little shake. Like I'm telling you, like the man is a professional, and it's all straight from the Hush Lounge every Wednesday right here on the Wake Up and Win show.
You already know. Well, let's do it, Chicago. Let's close out with this one.
Don Julio's Fulio of the week.
Yes, it's time for Don Julio's Fulio of the week, and we're going to kick it off with you fools. You fools. I'm going to call you stimmy fools. Yes, you already know. You stimmy fools. You guys, calm down. Relax. It's coming. I know we all need it. We're all hurting here, but you stimmy fools out there, you know who I'm talking about. Oh, I'm going to use my money to go pop some bottles. Oh, I'm going to use my money to go re-up. Oh, I'm going to use my money for this. Calm down. There's people that really need that money for serious situations, all right? It's not that serious. You guys, relax. It's the Wake Up and Win show. Join us Wednesday because we got a hot show lined up for you this Wednesday. Brand new music. We got Tales of the Strip once again. We got Y'all Play Too Much. We got the Top 5. And we got Don Julio's Fulio. And let's not forget, we got Wine Wednesday. And Rafa stopping by. So, yeah, it's going to be a packed show Wednesday. You guys, much love to you guys. Shouts out to my family. Shouts out to my lady. Shouts out to my daughter, Julie. I love you. You guys, homie, Jazzer, I love you guys. You guys are the best. Co-hosts, you guys are the best team. You guys are on it all the time. So shouts out to you guys doing y'all thing, man.
Oh, we try. Big shout out to you guys as well. In return, thank you so much for all your hard work and dedication. Shout out to all of our winners out there, the listeners, the viewers that tune in every week, or even if you just tune in once a week, even if it's just for 5 minutes. We love you. We thank you so much. We appreciate the support in any kind of way that you can give it. And shout out to my friends, my family, Linda, my mama, love you. And shout out to my man. Love you too.
There you go.
What up, Chicago? It's your boy DJ Young Homie. Quick shout out to my teamwork that makes the dream work. And of course, my son out there, Leonardo, doing big things. I'm proud of you, my man. I'm proud of all my winners listening too. And no, I don't got anybody I can hang over and put a little something on my chest, but it's all good. I want to make sure you guys get your music heard, you get your recognition, get paid. So tune in for more info at the WeWinChicago.net website.
You already know, Chicago. Join us Wednesday. We are out. Remember, you guys need some custom shirts, sweaters, hit me up. You guys need some street gear, hit up Young Street Gear, teespring.com. You already know we are out.